Hello everyone. Last episode, we looked at our boys in red, green, and blue to answer the question, who is getting the best head? Well, I'm back by popular demand with a question that equals, nay, trumps that, which is, who is getting the best dick? In this video, I will be using proven scientific methods along with the return of the nut meter, which I have tweaked to analyze the female chipmunk, which I renamed to the pipe meter. This time around, I had to dig deep to find some answers. Let's get into it. First, we start with Eleanor. She is seen to have a very traditional O face. She is clearly enjoying herself. But consider this. Look at Theodore's face. He is the only one out of the three chipmunks to be seen not sweating, meaning he is not putting in the full work that his brothers are displaying. Indeed, we see him holding Eleanor's feet up in the air, reminiscent of that of a wheelbarrow, which can lead to some to believe that he is giving the best shaft. But think deeper. A wheelbarrow is often used to push something heavy, correct? And who is considered to be the thickest chipette in the series? That's right, Eleanor. This means Theodore is only holding her feet up because he has to. She is so thick, he has no other choice. This holding up the feet most certainly takes plenty of energy from our man Theodore. The lack of energy, along with the traditional O face, brings us to our pipe meter. Eleanor's pipe meter, 8.2 out of 10 pipes. Type of dick being received, the Neil barrow. Once thought to be extinct, it has recently surfaced in parts of the southern United States. Next, we move on to Jeanette. Jeanette is being pleased by Simon in this image. We see Simon clearly enjoying himself, but also putting in a good day's work. Jeanette is seen with her hand on top of her mouth, and her eyes closely resembling that of the Ahegao face. This could indicate she is doing the face under her hand, but that would only be speculation. If one were to be getting excellent chipmunk schlong, then they would have no choice but to blurt out with their mouth. So, for some reason, Jeanette still has her hand on her mouth, indicating to us that she has control of her high-pitched, always in key, moans. With Simon giving that good schlong, along with Jeanette clearly enjoying herself, the pipe meter is a clear reading of 10 out of 10. But wait, what is this? A video clip of Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel. Let's play it. To avoid copyright, the clip is just of Simon disliking a taco. Oh my. You heard it here, folks. Simon has a disliking to tacos, a clear reference to his lack of interest in pleasing the female chipettes. Thanks to Simon's lack of Taco Tuesdays, Jeanette's pipe meter is a reading of a mere 7.5 out of 10 pipes. Type of dick being received, the rusty rod. Often referred to as uninspired, this type of pipe is also used by people who think mayo is spicy. Finally, we end with Brittany. Brittany is seen with a classic hentai facial expression, the Ahegao. What does Ahegao translate in Latin? Pure bliss. And it is clear to see that this is in fact true for our good friend Brittany, as she is the only chipette to be seen drooling. Alvin is also seen to be laying some solid pipe, as seen by his facial expressions and sweat dripping from his face. He is in fact seen checking up on his brothers, but the only reason he is doing this is to see if they can even come close to matching his pipe game. But all this doesn't matter. I have one crucial piece of evidence that proves that Brittany is getting the best dick. look at Alvin. Notice something. Look again. Closer. That's right. He has on his classic hat, which he only wears when it's game time. So the only reasonable conclusion is that it's currently game time. Brittany's pipe meter, 9.4 out of 10. Type of dick being received, the flesh flute of the elders. Only scrolls once told of this ancient pipe technique. Well, folks, there's our conclusion. Brittany is in fact getting the best dick. Disagree with my answer? Well, why don't you look up chipmunk porn? Stay safe, kids.